today's lesson, we have putting. We're going to talk a little bit about the short stroke, shorter putts, and a little bit more on some longer putts, trying to get the lag putt down, get a little bit closer to the hole. So first things first, your putting grip is slightly different than you gripping a club out on the range or out on the course. Your putting grip needs to actually run more north and south in your palms than it does in your fingertips like you grab a wedge or a driver. The more you get your hands more upright, the more you can get your more wrist out of play, so you don't use them near as much. One of the main things you need to think about when you're putting is when you get up to the ball. You want your eyesight to be almost directly over the top of that ball. That gives you the best look down your line that you pick towards the hole. You see a lot of people that get their club out in front, good 1.5 to 2 feet away. What that does is it creates your arc more of in a circle motion instead of more straight back and straight through. So the more you get over the top of the ball, the easier it is for you to take your putter straight back and straight through. Another small issue that a lot of people have when it comes to putting is they don't quite wait long enough for the ball. See, they make their stroke and they look right away. Well, a lot of times what happens is something as simple as this. If I was to get over my putter and I was able to keep my eyesight down on the golf ball and make a stroke, you can see that my putting stroke is fairly straight back, straight through. But the moment I look early in my putting stroke, what happens? I tend to pull my stroke and my putter comes up. So I mishit the ball. Most times, more often, I pull it left of the hole because I look early. Now, not everybody's that way, but just know that you mishit it when you don't keep your head down near as long, okay? So there's a little trick to this. A golfer named Sam Snead, what he did is he waited until the ball hit the bottom of the cup until he looked, okay? Once he heard that sound, or he didn't hear that sound, he knew the stroke was over and whether he made it or he didn't. But you will find if you can keep your eyesight down and wait for that to hit the bottom of the hole, your putts are going to be a lot more on line. Now, I want to talk a little bit about lag putting. Some of us out here at Mystic, we have a hard feel for these greens. They're a little bit undulated and they can be extremely long when you don't put your ball in the right spot. So, to give you a good idea of what it would be to get your ball in these lag putts to the right distance, okay, what you almost need to do, say I'm putting from right here to that cup over there. So what I want to do is get behind my golf ball and I want to get the feeling with a nice smooth, even tempo, not quick backwards and slow forwards or vice versa, nice constant tempo that I'm going to roll the ball to the hole, okay? From there, I judge my speed on my roll on how far and how hard, and also my line on my distance. Okay, so it looks like I need to go a little bit more towards the right and I need a little bit more speed. What I'm about to do is I'm going to take that motion I just had my arm and I'm going to incorporate that into my swing and my putter. So when I get over the ball on here, I'm going to use that same exact motion that we had in my arm rolling the ball, and speed-wise, I'm getting the ball to the hole. Now, there's a slight adjustment because we are definitely a little bit short, but that's how you practice some of this. Okay, and this is where you learn, is on the green, putting green here. So you practice a little bit, hit a couple, work your way again, come back up, go against the grain, practice rolling a couple, practice stroking a couple with your putter. You'll find that the more you do this, as well as incorporating these little, that Sam Snead trick over here, and getting more over the top of the ball, you'll find that you'll hit more putts on a consistent basis with a better grouping around the hole, which makes it easier for us to get up and down out here. Here's your tip of the day.